Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you guys this makeup look right here. I really wanted to do a warm smoky eye and also incorporate some cranberries and red shades. So that's what I did for you guys today. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other future videos. And with further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I'm going to be trying out some new techniques today, and I'm not really sure what kind of eye look I'm going for. I think I just want to really make it fall, bold, and colorful. So like I said, I'm going to try out some new techniques and see where it takes us. I'm going to first go in with Burnt Orange by Anastasia. I am really just focusing this on the outer corner, and as it leaves my brush, I am going to pull it more into the inner corner and give it that more diffused look. Make sure you're holding your brush at the tail end and not so much up here, because as you are blending, it's going to give you more of a diffuse, softer look. Now I'm going to go in with tan lines, and we're going to again put this in the transition area. We're just not going to bring it up as high so that it is going to add a little more depth and dimension to the look. I'm going to start going in with Realger by Anastasia. And this is actually on a Makeup Geek soft dome brush. So what I'm doing is keeping this in the outer V and really just packing it on and slowly blending out so that, again, we're giving it that more diffused look while keeping most of that color in the outer corner to give it more of that cat-eyed look. Okay, this brush is just not doing it for me, at least with this color. So we're going to go in with the Sigma E25. It's really hard when you know that something works for you to then try to want to change it up, because I just don't have the patience to try working with a new brush right now. And as you can see, I'm going to start bringing it in to the inner corner. Okay, and I'm going back in with that same brush, and I don't think I said it earlier, it was the Morphe M573 brush with just a tad bit more tan lines on it. And we're just going to blend over those colors. I am now going to go in with the star of the show, which is Henna by Anastasia. Now I am going back in with that Sigma E25 brush with a little more Realger on it, and I'm just dabbing it in the outer corner. And as you're tapping it in, just jimmy it right there in the outer V in the crease and get that color in there. Now to deepen up that outer V just a little bit more, I am going to go in with the shade Vintage. I'm going in with the Morphe M507 brush, and I'm going in with Vintage on the very tip of that. And we are just going to dab it literally in the most outer part that you can get it. So right now, before we go on to do the face, and then we'll of course come back to and finish the eyes, I want to go in with just a plain, clean, nothing. It's on this brush. This just happens to be a M518 brush, but you can use any clean brush that you have that's a natural hair, and just blend out any harsh lines that you may have or any excess color that may need to be diffused. For the face primer, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying primer, and then we're going to go in with our Becca Backlight Priming Filter primer and apply this to the cheek area so that we have that glow from within underneath our foundation. Okay, so real quick, my camera just died in the middle of me doing my foundation, so that part is going to be nixed. But yeah, I just went in, like I said, with the Dior Backstage foundation as well as the Cover FX Power Play foundation. Great combination. It's very lightweight, very soft. We're going to go in with the Too Faced concealer. This is the multi-use sculpting concealer. And we're not going to go super crazy with this, so I'm not going to do like the huge triangle under my eyes. I'm just going to dab it right under my eye, just 3 little dots. We're going to start with the eye. Not that it dries super quick, but I like to start with the eyes and then kind of finish the face thereafter. I'm going to start bringing it down. Okay, now that we have the under eye all blended out, I am going to add just a touch more there. I find, and the reason I say this is because the Tarte Shape Tape kind of gave me a little trouble just because it is super full coverage, but if you have dehydration lines underneath your eyes like I do, you have to be really careful with how much you put on. Like I was saying, it's better to always build up than put too much on and then have completely messed up your makeup. So I just did a T, pretty much how you should be doing your concealer. And that's because when you do your under eyes, you really want to add balance to the face. And you don't want it to seem unbalanced, I guess. So if you do it under the eye, you should do it on your forehead, your nose, and your chin, just to add that balance. I don't know how many times I can say balance, but I'm going to say it, balance. Okay, so now that we have the concealer pretty much covered, no pun intended, we're going to go in with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I have been loving this. I got it when it was on sale at Ulta. The only thing I will say is the packaging is not ideal. That's okay because the product is good and we can work with it. Now we're going to go ahead and contour. I'm not really going to bronze today because I'm not feeling like doing that. Now also keep in mind when you do your contour, you really, at least for my face shape, I don't go past my outer corner because otherwise it starts to bring it too far in and it doesn't look right. And now with no extra product, I am just bringing it to my hairline and my temples and slowly bringing it inward. Now for my blush, I'm going to go in with NARS Ghoul, I want to say. It looks like that. It's a very rosy, perfect for fall. It's spelled G-O-U-L-U-E. I think it's gold or glue or I don't know, whatever. Not gonna butcher, I'm probably embarrassing myself as it is, but this is the color we're gonna go in with. This was a sample that I got in one of my orders. Now we're going in with the one and only Champagne Pop. This is such a universal shade. Jaclyn Hill, I'm telling you, she did it right when she created this, color. It really works for so many skin tones and all year round. It's gorgeous. I love it. Not to mention Becca's formula is bomb. Okay, my camera died on me again. So I went ahead and did my brows off camera because, well, who wants to see that? I'm going to go in and finish the eyes real quick. I am going to go in with that Champagne Pop again that we highlighted our face with. I'm going in with the Morphe M421 brush, and I'm going to do this on the inner corner to brighten it back up. And we're going to bring it in towards the center of the eye quite a bit, just because I really don't want this to enclose my eyes. I really want to open them back up. With using red and dark colors, it can really, just dark colors in general can close off your eyes. You have to be very careful in placement. And so that's what we're doing. And we're just going to tap over that henna shade to blend them and diffuse. I feel like I've said like the same 12 words over and over again in this video, so I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so with that same MAC 242 brush that I used for the henna shade earlier, I'm just going to, with no extra product, dab over that line so that it will blend the Champagne Pop and henna shades together. Okay, and again with that 242, again, no extra product, just stamping this, tapping this, however you want to say it, over that line to blend the Champagne Pop and henna shade. Okay, so to finish off the under eye color, I'm going to go in with that burnt orange shade and tan lines mixed and stamp it right there under the eye, as close to that lash line as you can get. And this is just a flat definer brush. This is the one by Sigma, but any one will do. And this is where I was saying that it doesn't really matter how sharp you have that line, because I'm going to go in and diffuse it anyways, and I'm doing that with my flat definer brush. I'm just defining it. Seriously, the jokes today. And right about where your lashes stops is where you want to stop bringing in that dark color against your lashes, because otherwise it really will enclose them and almost give that black eye effect. Okay, so now that our under eye is completely blended, I'm going to go in and tightline with the Sephora, I think this is just Black Noir Black 01 liquid liner. And I'm just going to tightline the top, and we're going to go in with the Maybelline, I'm assuming it's Eyeshadow. Everything has rubbed off on this, so I can't really tell you what kind it is, but it's the one that Maybelline makes, and they come in like a 2-pack. So that's the one I'm going to use for my waterline. What I love about this liner is it's so saturated on the tip just from being in the bottle, and it just, with one, you just pull it out and can use it. I just did my entire eye just by pulling this out and being done. I didn't have to dip a million times. I did a little baby wing liner right there, and it was just so simple, and I love this liner for that reason. Not to mention it's so black and opaque. I really wanted to do lashes today, but of course the one day that I'm all for it and ready to go all in, I have no lashes. So I'm going to go in with my Holy Grail, my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. We're going to coat them about 2 times. I usually just do 1, but I think I'm going to go in twice today and just really coat these lashes, and then we'll move on to lips. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the MAC liner in Oak. This is honestly one of my like go-to must-have lip liners. It's just the perfect mid-tone brown color with a like a rosy undertone, and it complements my lips really well. At least my natural color. And that was the Makeup Forever Artist Rouge Matte M100 shade. And then lastly, we're going to go in with the Buxom Gloss in the shade Amanda. It's just clear and it's got little sparkles in it. And then of course, before you go back into your tube, be sure you wipe that off. Otherwise you won't be able to use it with other colors. It'll dye the entire tube, the lip color that you just applied. So a little tip and trick that I've learned over the years, and kind of, I feel like I've taught myself this because I've never really heard anyone talk about it. But for the perfect like nude pouty lip, you really want to take your natural lip color and find a liner that is about 2 shades darker than your natural color. What then you'll do with the lipstick is find a shade that is your perfect natural lip color. And the combination of having that lighter color with the dark liner, or I'm sorry, the lighter lipstick with the dark liner, it's going to almost accentuate this like pouty, shadowed lip effect. And so it is going to give you a more fuller lip. And then adding the gloss just adds that, like I said, extra dimension to it and gives it a more full-bodied glow. Okay, you guys, that is it. This is the completed makeup look. I really hope it was easy to accomplish for all of you as well. I really enjoyed making this video, and if you guys have any recommendations as far as makeup tutorials go, any colors you want to see, or anything you'd like me to try and create for you guys, I'm open to all suggestions. Just leave them down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit subscribe. I've got a lot of videos coming to you guys. I've filmed 4 videos today, and they're gonna keep on rolling, so make sure you stick around for all of those. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.